Hello everyone, Ron here from HEISTMAN'S Hit the Road. Welcome to our channel. Join us camping in Florida. In today's video, we experience a fun-filled adventure as we take an airboat ride on Lake Kissimmee. We book an hour with Captain Rohn of KISSIMMEE Swamp Tours. We had a blast sightseeing and searching for wildlife. After that, I'll do some chores around the campsite and then troubleshoot a check engine light on our diesel truck we affectionately call Max. We're so happy you're here, so buckle up and let's hit the road. KISSIMMEE Swamp Tours is located about 40 miles south of Orlando in the town of Kenansville, Florida, on the shores of beautiful Lake Kissimmee. Lake Kissimmee is the third largest lake in Central Florida, which covers over 36,000 acres and is surrounded by state wildlife parks and recreational areas and protected wetland. This lake is not surrounded by houses and cities. At its deepest point, Lake Kissimmee is only 12 feet deep, with an average depth of only 5 feet. Lake Kissimmee's fishing is said to be excellent. Species include largemouth bass, bluegills, and several species of panfish. We will share Kissimmee Swamp Tours website and phone number in the description of this video. That's where they launch from. You've got a pavilion here with some grills. You wanted to come with your boat. Right next to the cows. This is the business. Kissimmee Swamp Tours. Our host Liz and Captain Ron were both great.
There's a gator hanging out right here at the dock yesterday.
She's floating. Get the cows right down here in the water.
They can stop.
Alrighty guys, go ahead, hop on.
All right. That's right, he sits up here.
You can do either
Hop on.
seat. You can see a little bit better on the second one.
You want to sit down here?
Oh yeah, okay, we'll get up
Yeah,
there.
you can see a little bit better on the second one. Here we go. Perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys. I will see you in 60 minutes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alrighty guys, can I get a thumbs up? You can hear me over your headset.
Thumbs up.
Fantastic. You guys know what lake you're on?
It's Lake Kissimmee.
I don't know.
What is it, Lake Kissimmee or Kissimmee Lake?
As I say, it's not Lake Kissimmee. That's the wrong kind of trip.
Okay.
This is Lake Kissimmee.
Okay.
Covers about 35,000 acres and it's among the top few of the largest lakes in Florida. Here also headwaters of the Florida Everglades. Everything will start here and go south.
Okay, interesting. $145.62. That's the price before the discount. Open roads. A few days later, I received this settlement email. As the settlement shows, we saved $30.48 on this fill-up using our Open Roads discount card. So if you'd like to save money on your diesel fill-ups, go to the description and sign up through the link provided. It's no extra cost to you, and it sure would help us out. And while you're at it, check out everything else that Open Roads has to offer, including insurance. Well, you can see that check engine light's on. Oh, look at that dragonfly just flew in. Are you gonna help me with this check engine problem, buddy? Or did you just come to see me? There he goes. Anyway, I've got my fixed D device plugged in down there. Okay, so I'm gonna have to bring up the app on my phone and see what's going on. I don't know if you can see this, but this app right here above my thumb is the fixed D app. Okay, so I have to tap to scan. It's probably going to ask me for the current mileage. Taking a bit to scan, which is normal. Okay, it's asking for mileage. I'm going to have to put that in. So 124,362 miles on the odometer. So that's what I put in here. Now I'm going to hit submit. Okay, now it's going to say major driving impact, engine codes. It says I have 4 engine codes. Let me click them. P1478. Okay, so I'm gonna have to look up that code. I don't have the advanced version of fixed D, or else it would tell me exactly what the code meant and how to fix it, how much it was going to cost and all that stuff. I just get the codes, I go online, I figure out what the code means, and I go from there. So but I can clear it, and if you look down at the bottom, it says clear engine code, so I'm going to click that. I'm going to clear it by checking the clear check engine light down here. It says it's clearing the codes. Successfully reset, engine lights off. And I'm going to say yes, it did turn the engine light off. There. Now, will it come back if I restart the engine? Let's check that out. Shut it off. And that hasn't been a minute, but let's see. I'm going to restart it. And as you can see, the light came right back on. No doubt it's the same thing. So I'm going to have to look that code up. According to the internet, code P1478 most commonly indicates a fault with the diesel particulate filter, the DPF sensor, particulate matter sensor. And that's on the exhaust, probably around the rear axle somewhere. So I have to get under and look. See, make sure everything's plugged in, maybe clean the connections if there's a connection. things I can do. What I'll do in the meantime until I get this fixed is every time I start it, I'll leave that module plugged in, that fixed D module, and I'll clear the code every time I start it, and that should, hopefully, I don't think it'll come back until I shut it off and restart it again. Hopefully it won't interfere with driving by like putting me in limp mode or anything like that, but hopefully I can get this resolved quickly. I don't know how much that sensor costs. Shouldn't be hard to replace, but you never know. Things can go wrong, right? Murphy said so. So you can see the sensor. The sensor goes into the exhaust just to the right of that shock, like over the top of the drive axle, okay? And then the wire comes over the top of this cross member, runs along the frame, then goes into a module right here. And there's plugs top and bottom of this module that I may be able to unplug and clean and put back in. So I'll pull the negative terminals on each battery first so I don't create an issue. I don't know if the sensor comes with the module or if the module comes separate from the sensor, but I'll figure all that out. Okay, I'm gonna unhook this battery terminal. You don't have to worry about touching metal when you're on a negative post, because negative already goes to all the metal basically. That's why you always want to disconnect your negatives first. Wow, that's pretty tight. It's pretty tight, Ron. Okay, that post is off there. I tucked it back over here so it cannot make contact with that post. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other battery. The other battery's on the other side. So here's where the other battery is located. And then I got a post on this battery back here. So we'll get the wrench on that again, 10 millimeter. That should come off there now, nice and easy. There it is. Again, I'm going to tuck that somewhere where it can't accidentally make contact. So we're good, we're safe. No arky sparkies now. So I've loosened this module from the frame. It just takes 2 bolts here, 10 millimeter sockets, top and bottom. That came out pretty good. And that way I can manipulate this so I can get these connections apart easier. Some more writing here. It'll help me identify this part should I need to purchase it. So, but first we're going to try cleaning everything up and seeing if that makes a difference. They sure look like plugs. I'm sure they are, but I can't get them to move. I mean, this one it looks like it's got a latch on it, right? When I release that and pull it back, I can't get anything to move. So when I say that, this has to come unplugged, or else you can't change this. This comes with the sensor attached. This module does, but this must come apart. I'm going to keep trying, because in order to change it, I'm going to have to get it apart. Okay, once I wiggled it enough, it came apart. So there's where it plugs in. 6 pins. So there's where I'm going to clean it up with contact cleaner. Plug it back together, hook the battery up, restart it, and see if I can't clear this code for good. If not, I've already had a wrench on the sensor right here, and I've sprayed it with WD-40, and it is TIT tight, or is that TIGHC tight? It's tight, and I don't want to hurt anything, so I'm probably going to use my torch to heat that up before I try to remove it again. The contact cleaner I'm using is right here. It's electro contact cleaner. It's made by LPS. So I'll use the contact cleaner on the contacts, the plug and the module, both sides, and see if that helps. I'm just going to spray it on there. I'm not going to try to film it as I do it. Okay, I've hooked it back up. I'll get the battery reconnected, and we'll see if that clears the fault for good. I doubt it. One can only hope. I cleaned the contacts on the module, and then I reconnected the batteries started the truck and the check engine light is off. And I've restarted the truck again, check engine light is off. Now, will it come back after driving it? We'll see. I'm going to leave the fixed D module plugged in down here, so you can see it's white. And if it comes back, I'll reset it and go from there. But now I have all the information off the part if I need to replace it, and I know how to do it. And we'll see what happens. Sometimes that's all it takes is unplugging it and plugging it back in. And while you do it, you know, spray some contact cleaner. So fingers are crossed. We'll see what happens. Good old Max. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please like and subscribe. And also, click on the bell icon. That way you'll be notified when new material hits our channel. From Rohn and Jacki at HEISTMAN'S Hit the Road, have a great day, and thanks for watching.